Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalance.
It's Fulham! Fulham! That is a beauty!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
He's got full. It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Ruben Neves. Now the header! No mistake! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a look and place it forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he cuts out the supply. Pelé. Deco plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rafael Leao. Nice bit of trickery. That's tidy. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And this is Drogba. Oh, well played. Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played, well played. Well, they've got it again. Now, can they get him away? Ruben Neves.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Drogba! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping. Hoisted in. Good read, needed to be. And a chance! Played up towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. Shevchenko. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Rafael Leao. Saliba. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is a brilliant interception. Turan. It'll be a throw-in. Pele. Now it's Rafael Leao. Delivers with wit. Terrific header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dani Olmo. Puskás. Oh, perfectly measured that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Chance here to counter. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Any cars parked on the road
Chelsea
outside the
get
stadium.
into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So off we go once more. Great vision. Benatia. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Drogba. Oh, important interception. That's a sharp pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Costa Curta. Nicely shaped ball. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's Drogba!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out towards the flank. Pass somewhat off target. Rafael Leao, and now the breakaway. Rafael Leao goes on a run down the left wing. Deco. He's a sharp little ball here. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Al Nassr are looking to break at pace.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. Puskás.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. And he was alert to it. And that That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. Here's Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba.
Al Nassr really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
There's the crossfield ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Benatia. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's really well cleared. Foot in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Al Nassr can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has been cut short. Aims beyond the defence. Now the ball in. Punched away. Puskás. And here's Drogba.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Benatia gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Drogba! And it's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And the counter is on. And that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's a cute ball. Now it's Puskás. Picked out brilliantly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He shifted it to the flank. Driving on and making good progress. Shapes to shoot! Valverde. Rice. Reinders. Marmoush. Spread out to the left. And this is Marmoush. Tries a shot! They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get... Chance! Superb from Puskás! About as smooth as it gets. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Marmoush. Benatia cuts it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's in on goal. And he's cut it out. Deco. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Saliba. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Has a look and plays it forward. Puskás. Dani Olmo. And he's worked it through. Dani Olmo! Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. Shevchenko! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Hernandez. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Shevchenko. Rice. And Hernandez. Reinders. And it's Reinders. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Marmoush. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk. Hernandez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Shevchenko. Chelsea are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Played out wide. He's got away. Benatia clears it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. And this is Puskás. This might... Dani Olmo! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Rafinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The most accurate pass. Ruben Neves. And this is Marmoush. It's a really well-measured ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Chelsea have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And this is Marmoush. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! It's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Reinders. Reinders tries a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. And it's Rice. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Quick look, then plays it in.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Reinders. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Marmoush. Shevchenko.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Number 21.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. And that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. Deco. Now it's Puskás. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Puskás with a real chance here. And De Bruyne! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Yamal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread it left. Now it's Rafinha. It's a throw-in. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Deco. Rice. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. That pass has been well intercepted. He's had a shot! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After
Oh,
75
beautifully
minutes
dispatched. There was no
number
reaching that.
18,
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Field, number 22, Deco. Coming on the field is number 8, Joshua Kimmich.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shevchenko. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a good spell of possession, this. Lovely, now, and the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Number 27,
Chelsea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a key interception. Gakpo. Xavi Simons.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That has not gone well. Now then, the ball's come loose. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Roberto Carlos. Always onto this. Takes a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Blue car parked outside the stadium
Shevchenko
gate.
taking it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dani Olmo. Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, good-looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a cute ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that is not finding anyone. Benatia is there, and he can pick it up. Caught offside that time. Somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Shevchenko. Played in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there's a probing ball. And now the breakaway. That's good vision. And this is Adriano. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Taken back almost at once. Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball is over the line. That looks a decent ball. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good alertness. 15 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on... There's the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kimmich. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Carlos. Quality ball. Now it's Rice. He's picked his way, tries a shot! And how good was that? A finish right from the top drawer. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Galatasaray have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Kimmich. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Adriano. That has been cut short. And it's Olmo. Benatia spots it and intercepts. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Benatia.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Puskás. Now it's Dani Olmo. Aimed beyond the defence. It's really well cleared. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello, attendees.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, shooting chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Zanetti, hit into the middle. Caceres can get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Benatia. Chelsea still this single goal behind. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Danger averted for now. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Dani Olmo, played right into his path. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cáceres. Puskas.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's on it. Can he get away? Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Floated through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zanetti. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko shapes to shoot! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The goal scorer.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
11,
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Substitution on the field. Number 21, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is number 4, De Bruyne.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? Oh, super! Great chance!
I think the message...
Shot goal! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Kevin De Bruyne.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 22, Deco.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. And he's there to belt it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice interception, well timed. Puskas.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos. Cáceres gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted.
Added minutes has been
There will be
indicated.
4 extra minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And Puskas! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away.
Number
Complete
15,
awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly. And that's it.
Puskás.
And And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Coming on the field is number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Thinks about the shot. That's a little off target, and that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Iniesta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's onto this. He has found the way through, and he shoots! That's going to go a long way. And it's Xavi. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's in on shot and goal! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's good vision. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Benatia. Puskas. Caceres gets into a good position. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And smartly reclaimed. Ball is over the line.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Puskas. Deco is onto this. Borussia Dortmund applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on...
Quickly taken. Busquets deals with that comfortably. And it's Deco. And the shot's on here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Saliba wins the duel this time. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Zico. And this is Messi. Takes a shot. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Deco. Deco. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Zico. And it's Olmo. Puskas. Iniesta. Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball, and he's in. He goes for a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's